Look
Hey.
what the cat dragged done.
Oh my god, Khalifa. My butt was clenched because I thought what happened last week was gonna happen again. I was so scared
with Anchor.
with Anchor.
Mm.
If for anyone confused about us saying last week, oh, he didn't have an episode last week. That is true. But we did record an episode last week.
Can I talk about it actually because it was my fault, kind of?
I don't want you to take full blame for it, but we can talk about it.
Yeah. Okay, so what happened last week was we started recording an episode, and we were in our like random topic segment, and I brought something up, that I didn't tell Mubarak about, prior, and it was a very, very touchy subject, and we didn't navigate the conversation properly, both of us, but and we decided not to post. It was an interesting conversation, but we decided not to post the episode because we didn't really navigate the situation properly, and it was a really, really touchy subject. And
we didn't fight, if that's what it sounds like.
No,
It
sorry, it
wasn't
wasn't
an
a fight.
argument.
No.
It was just a sensitive topic, not to us, just in general, a sensitive topic.
Yeah.
And we talked about it. It was an interesting discussion, but like after listening to it again, we realized that it wasn't done in the classiest way.
Yeah.
So,
and then the second half of the episode was weird because we were still recovering from the first half.
Yeah.
Because we had to move on, and it was a weird episode. It's still in the archives. If you want
It's
to support
still there.
Patreon.
It's very much giving not postpartum. What do they call post?
Like
hominous?
after someone dies.
Yeah. What is that? What is that called? What's the word?
I think it's postpartum.
Okay, that it's very much like, oh, once MK passes away, like these bonus uncut episodes will come out.
Will be released
somehow.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, with that being said, Mubarak, have you heard of?
Oh no.
We'll bleep that out.
Let's not. I'll bleep that out. Actually. I want to say this is really random, and I cannot believe I'm saying this in the pod, Khalifa. It is your choice whether you want to engage in this or whether you just want to hear it. Okay.
Okay. Oh my God.
I did something new for the first time in my life, and that is rare for a 21-year-old, almost 22-year-old. Khalifa,
we're 22. Oh wait, we're still not. You're right.
Technically, we are, but like our birthdays didn't come yet, so
yeah.
So Khalifa, I waxed my asshole for the first time. Okay, for no particular reason. I'm not expecting any visitors.
Are you sure you want to share this?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me.
Okay, we'll leave it.
No particular reason. I'm not expecting visitors. I'm not like anything.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to, just because I don't know why. I just really wanted to. Anyways, after I did, Khalifa, when I tell you I feel fucking powerful, I've been feeling so powerful for the past like week because she's hairless. Like, I don't know what to say.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello? No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Period.
Interesting. So there are actually benefits to waxing your ass. I generally do not like ass hair. I feel like it's disgusting because
yes, I got rid of it because of hygiene.
A lot of shit goes out of there, and it's like literally, and like you don't want something to like stay on the little follicles. So I get it, and I would I am interested in doing that, but sometimes I just like I just shave it, right?
It
like waxing is a little
fucking hurts. I was like full on crying. Like, it hurt.
You did it, so you didn't do it by yourself. You went somewhere and they waxed your ass?
No, I did it myself.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, definitely it's definitely for hygienic reason. I don't know why, but I've always hated. Okay, I'm okay with body hair that I can reach and that I can see, but for that particular area of my body, it brings me so much anxiety because I don't know what what could happen with it. You know what I mean? Like in terms of like you said, like pooping or whatever. What are we even talking about?
I don't. You brought it up. Listen, you want this to be another canceled episode?
No. Okay, Khalas, we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. I just want to say, the M part of MK is waxed, and yeah, that's it.
No, but listen. I this isn't like something really weird to talk. I don't think anybody loves the feeling of like pubic hair in general. Like pubic hair is
Yeah,
disgusting.
it is
Um,
gross. Yeah.
but yeah, ass hair specifically is not great. No.
Yeah. Period.
Yeah, so you know what? Good for you. Good for you. That's really interesting, and I'm glad you feel powerful because your ass is bald. That's
Thank
really
you.
wonderful. That's wonderful
Thank,
for you.
thank you. I'll have to show it to you next
You
time.
do you think Charles Xavier's ass is waxed?
Definitely. Hello. Which one?
Okay.
Wait, James or
James
Patrick?
McAvoy is not waxed. I know that
Yeah.
ass is hairy. I'm
Yeah.
talking like Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart is waxed.
Patrick Stewart is waxed. Yes, 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 yes.
How have you been, Khalifa?
I've been good. I've been break has since last episode my break has started.
Yeah.
And it's kind of been, it's one of those, it's like the first 2 weeks of break, you don't know what to do with yourself. It's like, oh, I have all this free time. What do I do?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of in that zone right now where it's like, all I'm doing is like, spending spending my time and sleeping, not knowing what to do. The moment you know what to do with your free time is the moment right, like a week prior to going back to wherever you're studying or work or whatever.
Right.
It's always so fucking frustrating. So that's been happening. Not a lot else. I've been watching a lot of Stranger Things.
Period.
Wrapped the season, waiting for you to check that out so we can talk about it. Potentially, I don't know if we're gonna wait for the rest of the season to drop.
Okay.
I've just been consuming a lot of visual media. Actually, like I've been seeing a lot of movies. I've been watching a lot of TV shows.
I did peep the letterboxd.
We've been peeping each other's letterbox. So yeah, I've been consuming a lot of visual media because during my free time, when I'm busy, I usually focus on video games because that's my thing. That means I don't really have any time for anything else. Like movies and TV and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of that.
Period.
That's pretty much it.
How much more of break do you have?
Oh God. So here's the gag.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, we were supposed to go back to uni in like the second half of July, like July 17th or something like that.
Yeah.
They pushed it to August.
Oh.
So I have like a month.
Oh, period.
Like I don't know what to do with myself. Like that's a lot of time.
That is a lot of time.
Yeah.
Shit. Shit. I was gonna ask you if you have a plan, but obviously, like,
I don't really have plans. I don't know. I've been thinking of doing something crazy. I don't know, like
something specific or just anything crazy.
Anything crazy, like something wild.
Get a fucking tramp stamp.
Get what?
I was gonna say get a tramp stamp.
What is that?
A tramp stamp. Like
what's a tramp stamp?
You know those like really trashy tattoos that are like in the lower back or like above the crack?
They're called tramp stamps? They have a unique name?
Yeah, like tattoos that are done there are called tramp stamps.
Today I learned. Interesting.
So it's like if you bend over for like to pick up something, like that's literally whatever.
Okay, Mubarak, sure. No, if I get a tattoo near my buttocks, I will. It'll be like that Life is Strange, Hole to Another Universe.
Hole to Another Universe.
Yeah,
ooh, I love that.
That would be so cool. Actually, that's a cute tattoo. Actually,
right?
Yeah, but like it's not tattooed. Like the thing is pointing to my actual asshole.
So that's okay.
That's the
I
whole
get
to
you.
another universe. Yeah.
I should
That's actually
tattoo
brilliant.
waxed, but that's not whatever. Anyways, I was gonna say something about break. Oh yeah. So since you have an extra month, who knows? Maybe there's gonna be another MK trip. That's
Oh god, that's actually what I was thinking when I said I want to do something crazy, like on that level of like,
period.
well,
Oh
just book
period.
tickets and go to fuck like anyway.
Yeah.
Anywhere. But
Period. We could totally.
don't you have summer classes though?
I do have summer classes, but I finish at the end of June.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there'll be a couple of months.
Interesting. We will be considering.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, not really, not much going on.
Period.
I haven't been invited to any parties.
Oh, okay. We're moving on to the main topic.
No, are we not? I thought that was such a good transition. I'm sorry.
It was a good transition.
Or do you have
I was
something else
invited to a party. I was invited to multiple parties recently, actually, but I only went to one of them.
Oh, is it what I think it is? The other
It is
one?
what you think. It is what you think it is, but like no drama. Like, it's just I didn't feel like going.
No drama, but also, are we still trying?
No.
Okay.
I want to tread this very carefully, but yeah. So, Khalifa, are you a party person?
It is a known fact that I have social anxiety, and
Okay.
it is a known fact that I don't like people looking at me.
Yeah.
So the thought of going, like, I hate crowded places in general, but the thought of going somewhere and like going to a place in a closed building that's full of people is nightmare inducing.
Okay, but you've never been to one, right?
I've been to a quote unquote party. What is the definition of a party? Like, what does that mean to you?
I'd say a party is any type of gathering that is made to celebrate something.
But that would mean like Eid as a party.
True. I don't know then. I'd say like some maybe I'd say with friends, not well, with people your age. No. I don't know. How would you define a party?
I don't know. I haven't been to one at this. Oh, so a party to me is a gathering of people in a closed location or an open location. I guess it can be open. That's happening because of some sort of celebration, but not a national celebration or not like a holiday or something like that. You know what I mean? Like
could be a Halloween party or like.
True. A very personal. Aside from Halloween, a very personal reason. Like, I've been to graduation parties.
Okay.
Like,
can we say that parties? No, that counts. Can we say that parties are informal? Like, anything that's formal is not a party. It's just a gathering.
What does formal mean, though?
Like Eid, for example, is very formal. So like that's not a party. That's like a gathering.
Is Eid formal?
The way my household celebrates Eid is very formal. Yeah.
I mean, there are like a set of rules we have to follow. Basically, is that what formal is to you? I guess.
Yeah. I mean, like formal is like, for me, is when there's not like a lot of laughter or like there's not a lot of freedom. Like in Eid, you have to stay seated, and it's like there's etiquette and stuff like that.
Yeah. True.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so no pressure, basically. No pressure parties, basically. Like, if you go and feeling like there's some sort of pressure on your end where you have to do something, it's not a party.
Okay, but then that adds to the confusion for the definition, because if you go to like a party, like you'll feel pressured, so that will
there's pressure based on like how you dress or whatever, but no pressure in terms of like entertaining the audiences.
Yeah.
You know what
Not
I mean?
entertaining the audience.
And
Yeah.
serving both food and
Drinks
other
and
things. Yeah.
coffee and whatever. Yeah.
So I I think I understand. I think I get what a party is. It's just like I've
Mm-hmm.
seen a whole spectrum of like, oh, like when someone says, "Oh, we're having a party," I don't know what to expect. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like I've been to graduation parties where it's chill. I've been to parties where it's like, flashing lights and,
Mm-hmm.
people dancing and music, and I'm like, what is happening? So
Mm-hmm.
like I've been to birthday
Ooh,
parties where people cry. like, it's a whole
cry.
spectrum of, oh,
Cry
a
from
bitch,
what?
shit goes down. If the person holding a birthday party, I'm talking like kids. I haven't been to an adult birthday party in
Oh,
years.
I was like,
Um,
what is happening? Okay.
what is happening at those birthday parties? For fuck's sake? No, no, no. I'm talking like I haven't been to a birthday party in a while, actually, because all birthdays birthday parties, quote unquote, that I've gone to, they're just like regular outings with friends,
Mm,
like birthday outings. I haven't been to a birthday party in a while.
yeah.
Um,
Period.
um,
I
last
mean,
birthday last birthday party I went to, I was like 12 or 11, and they
mm.
had like a little bouncy house
Oh,
that
period.
got popped in the middle of the party, and it like
Oh,
almost flooded the children.
oh no, not the bitch.
that was
I
that's my last memory of a birthday party.
wait. Can I? I'm gonna say something that could come off as a hot take. I don't believe in birthday parties past the age of 12. I yeah. Is it just me
Weren't you
or
just invited to a birthday party?
I was invited to multiple. Let me be very clear. But I don't know. I don't
I
know.
have
I
very
feel.
extreme views on birthdays in general. I think
Mm.
a birthday in general is such a dumb thing.
I mean,
But that's just
yeah.
me. So,
I think
so
there
by
is.
proxy, I think birthday parties are dumb.
Okay. Okay. So my thing is, I care about birthdays, obviously, and I care about my birthday, but not to an extent bigger than someone just wishing me happy birthday. Like if you wish me
Yeah, me
happy
too.
birthday, I am good. Like
Me too.
I'm good. I'll have a good day, I don't expect gifts from you. I don't expect anything. I don't expect anything. Um because like as a kid, obviously it meant a lot to me. And I received a lot of gifts as a kid and blah blah blah. So I feel like I have some contentment. Contentment? Is that a word?
You're content with what you experienced as a child.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously that comes from a place of privilege. We're trying to be PC a little bit, but I am content over
MK
this.
goes woke.
I am content, so I don't expect anything for my birthday anymore. So I wouldn't throw a birthday party for myself now. Like I don't care about my birthday as much as I did when I was younger.
Here's the thing, I've never, even when I was a child, I've never cared about my birthday party. And I've
Mm.
gotten gifts and like, blah, 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 whatever. I have never cared. There was one year, I think, was it last year or like the year before, that I forgot my birthday?
Oh.
Like I had woken up from sleep and I was like, just walking out, grabbing like a drink or whatever. And a family member came up to me and was like, happy birthday. I was like, what?
It's
I was
my
like, oh yeah, today's my
birthday.
birthday. Like that's the extent of like, that's the level of like I don't care that
Mm,
I've reached about like birthdays in general. I genuinely do not care about my birthday. I don't know if
mm.
there's something deeper there because I don't like myself in general. Like by proxy, like a
I don't
birthday is
deserve a celebration
a
of
birthday is
any
just
kind.
not like that, but a birthday is like an extension of like I didn't ask to be. You know what I mean? I'm
Okay,
just like,
yeah.
okay, another
Mhm.
year, another sleigh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I've never
Another one,
cared.
thank you.
Another one. Exactly. And like I scratch the wall.
Yeah.
Um uh, like literally I'm like in prison, like scratching the walls, like counting down the days. Um uh but yeah, like I've never really cared about birthdays ever.
Okay.
And it's
Because I
so
feel like
wild
I
to
would
me,
never
like
get to that
seeing
level.
it's so wild to me seeing like 21-year-olds, and not to shade the person you just went to, or like the birthday parties you've been invited to, but it's like it's so strange to me that like even at 21 people care so much about it.
Mm.
And it's like I
No
I don't
shame in
know.
it. It's just that we have a different stance on it. That's all.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No shade, no shame, no shame, no shade,
yeah,
no any of the issues. It's
yeah,
fine. But like, and I'm not like judging you for having a birthday party.
yeah. Of
But
course.
like
Like,
to
I wouldn't
me,
judge. I'd go and have fun, but it's just I
yeah,
wouldn't do it.
to
Yeah.
me that's like in such a different realm. You know what I mean? Like I don't do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it's because I also when I was younger, I was really lonely. Like I didn't have a lot of friends.
Mm.
Um, and maybe like subconsciously, I convinced myself that I didn't really need birthday parties. And even if I had birthday parties, nobody would come.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I don't care. And maybe like that turned into me like actually not caring. You know what I mean? Maybe I lied to myself so much that I believed it.
Mm.
I
Okay.
don't know.
I see that.
Maybe that's why. I don't
You
know.
reminded me of a situation that happened, but wait, I want to say what I was gonna say, which is yeah, I feel like I'll never get to that level of not caring about my birthday, where it's like it can come and I don't know that it's here or that I don't care.
Mm,
Like I feel like I would always care about my birthday, and I'll always have that happiness of seeing the date come.
mhm.
But just once the date is here and the messages start coming, I'm good. I'm content.
Yeah.
Like I don't expect more than that. Like not
Mhm.
even like don't even call me. Like just send me a text and that's fine. Like I'll be so happy.
I don't
Um.
answer calls on my birthday. Do you know that?
Oh, period. As you should.
I put my phone on Do Not Disturb
A
on my
bitch
birthday.
mean Eid. Like I'm not gonna answer all these bitches calling me.
Someone annoyed. I don't know. I don't know if I said this on the pod. Someone annoyed. I had just gotten back from our daily activities in the day. Um, Not daily activities. The Eid activities in the day.
Yeah.
Because like we wake up at 8 and like we go to like 15 different houses. I had just come back. It was like 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, rest. And I get a phone call, and it's my cousin, and he's like, "Hey, by the way, tonight at blah blah blah, this thing is we're gathering and you're invited." I was like, okay. I literally like did not go. Like I was
Oh,
like,
you
I'm gonna
told
be
me. You
there.
told me about this. Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, I'm gonna be there. Trust me, I'm gonna be there. Blah blah blah. He was like, so excited to see you. Bye bye. Literally did not even like. I was awake. I just didn't go.
Khalifa, I am the king of doing that. Like, if like, there was a time where my uncle was like, "Hey, I have a how do I say "enna" in English?" Like,
I don't know. I have no idea.
bitch, like,
Like it's a gathering. I guess like it's a
like,
gathering.
like the equivalent of a beach house in
Yeah.
Western countries. We have like desert houses, okay?
Yes. Yeah.
It's like I have a gathering and
That's so not a desert. But that is true. That is basically true. Yeah, it's like a little thing in the middle of nowhere. It's
yeah,
crazy.
it's like a cabin in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I have a gathering in my little desert house or whatever we're gonna call it
Yeah.
now. And I was like, okay, I'll make sure to come. Okay, and then I started acting like I was sick that day, so my brothers would excuse me. Okay, and I texted my uncle and I'm like, I think I have COVID, and this was last year when COVID was like a huge deal.
Yeah.
Okay, and he was like, oh, okay, get well soon, and I'm like, yes, I did it. The next day, Khalifa, I find out that I actually have COVID.
And the week after I get it. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
and then we watch Eternals.
Crazy. Um yeah, I was like, there's a certain level of like and like in these family gatherings in general where you have to visit different people, there's a certain level of like, okay, I paid my rent. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I did what
Exactly. Yeah.
like I've done
What's
how do I
needed?
explain this?
Like, I've done the job. I've done my
I've done the
part.
job. I've done the
Yeah.
job. And you know what? I've come back. I don't need to do this. Like I've done all of that already. Like I don't feel guilty
Yeah.
anymore for not doing anything.
Exactly.
So it's like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come to your shit. I'm sorry. And it's like I can't. And it's like I don't even act anymore because I was supposed to go with my dad. My dad was like, "Are you coming?" I was like, "No." He was like, "Why?" And I was like, "I just don't
I
want
don't
to
want
go.
to.
I don't want to go. I don't want to
Period.
go." And it's like
Period.
I've trained my family to accept that because I
That's
used to
good.
do I used to do your shit where it's like I would pretend to be sick or sleepy or whatever. Now I just say no. And it's like, if you want to get mad at me, get mad at me or get angry at me. You're not gonna. I'm 21. You're not gonna force me to go anywhere. You know what I mean? So it's
Exactly.
like you cannot
Period.
drag me out of my room. So it's like bye. be on your way. Thank you.
Period.
So it's like,
period. That's the best part.
I
about, like,
love
growing
not
up.
being a kid anymore. It's so
Right?
good.
Because like if someone is not like, okay, if you're a kid and like some like a family member like judges you for not doing something or doing something, like, oh, why wouldn't you visit your uncle, blah blah blah, whatever, whatever. It's like, oh, okay, I have to go now.
Yeah.
When you're an adult, like, you don't really have to care about it. You're like, okay, baby, I'm an adult. I don't need to go there.
I don't care. And if you're disappointed, guess what? I kind of don't care.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. About parties, for the person that I went to, that's actually their first ever birthday party, because that person comes from a household where they don't celebrate birthdays. Period.
That's so interesting. I want to preface this by saying that I was invited to the party too. I just couldn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
What was the reason? I forgot.
The reason you didn't make it?
Yeah.
Bitch, you're asking me. I forgot.
It was so long ago.
I think you had a final the next day.
I had a final the day of or the day after. I couldn't make it. That's right. I was invited to it though. I really wanted to go, but I couldn't. So yeah, I just want to preface that. And also, that's so interesting because that person screams like party animal.
Right? But it was their first ever like birthday party for themselves. He's obviously gone to other birthday parties, but yeah.
That's so interesting.
The thing is, this party has been like in the plans for like 3 years now.
3 years?
Yeah, because 3 years ago, it was like, well, 3 or 2, I don't know, for the 20th birthday. This person was like, for my 20th birthday, I want to do a party because I never did a party. And then COVID hit.
Okay.
So the person did a virtual like Zoom party.
That I was not invited to.
Uh-huh.
That I was not invited to.
Yeah.
Great.
Only 4 people were invited, don't worry.
Interesting.
And all of them not relevant now, let me just say. No drama. Just, drift apart kind of shit.
No shot day.
And yeah, the year after that, I forgot what happened really, but yeah, the person was like, might as well do it now since like COVID restrictions are gone and whatever. The party was a fun time. I think I said this at the top of the show. I'm not a party person, but
you didn't. You asked me and I forgot to ask you.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I am not a party person, really. Like, I'll go to a party, I'll have fun, but I mostly take the wallflower route in a party. Like, if I go, I'll just stand in a corner and like, okay, like, I won't be like quiet, like I'll contribute, but I won't be like, all around, whatever.
Okay, Ezra Miller. Let's calm down.
Wait, it wasn't Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller wasn't the wallflower.
Logan Cunningham or whatever his name is.
Yeah, him.
Whatever his name is.
Giving me. But for this one, I actually had a lot of fun. Like I felt like, probably because I was surrounded by people that I know.
Because I wasn't there. That's why I had fun.
Bitch, if you were there, I would have had a lot more fun.
I wasn't there to drag the atmosphere down.
Bitch,
and be negative.
No, you don't. You don't do that. Let's not.
Your words, not mine.
What? Like 5 years ago.
I still write them in my diary every day. I have them all over my room. I scratch them on the walls. I will forever remember that.
Scratched up on the wall. But yeah, no, I feel like if you came, it would have been such a fun time. I feel like you would have had fun too. I told you this after I finished from the party. I'm like, a lot of people that I don't know if you would vibe with outside of this particular environment.
Yeah.
But like,
I would have been too nervous to have fun.
A
Remember
lot of
when
people that came were that too.
Remember when we went out and we went to a
restaurant?
No, not the restaurant. It was the one where I was really self-conscious about the way I looked.
The mall?
Not the mall. When we went to the arcade, to the escape room.
Oh, okay.
Where I was like really, really self-conscious about the way I looked. I remember we were in the arcade And there was a moment, you guys, I still remember this vividly. You guys were putting in the tickets in the thing, in the clown or whatever. And one of you guys turned to me. I don't remember which one, and it was like, "Hey, you look bored." And it was like, "No, I'm having one." I was so nervous. I was so self-conscious to even have fun. Like, I was really, really, really like in my head. So I feel like if I went to the party, it would be that. It would be like I would love the environment and I would love the people, but like there would be like a mental block of me not like I wouldn't be able to have fun because I'd be like so self-conscious about the way I looked. Especially like in that environment, you know what I mean? Where it's like in that environment where people are judgy, A. B, I'm kind of competing for attention a little bit because I want attention from these types of people.
Yeah.
So I would be really, really self-conscious.
Actually, surprisingly, nobody was judgy. Like, a lot of it was such playful shade. Like, maybe it would have been the shadiest thing that someone said. We were playing Truth or Dare, and someone was like, someone said truth, and then the person was like, "Why did you pair this shoe with this outfit?" And it's like,
yeah. Now listen, if that was said to me, I would think about that for like 2 years. I would literally not let that. You know how I am.
Yeah.
So maybe it was better that I was not in that. I don't know. I think I would have just been too nervous. And just, it's a lot of like people that don't look like me also. So that's also like really, really scary.
There were melanated people.
There were what?
Melanated people.
Oh, really?
People with melanin. Yeah. Like 2 or 3 of them.
Wow, that's a lot.
Like,
that's the overwhelming majority.
2.5, I guess, because one of them was mixed.
Sure. Okay. I'll take that.
That's still a melanated person. But yeah. Yeah, anyways, I had fun. I surprised myself in that party because I was comfortable with everyone around me, and for those that didn't know me, they were also uncomfortable coming in. It made me feel more comfortable.
So was the party in like where was it in a house?
It was in an apartment.
An apartment.
Yeah.
How big was it?
It was the size of let's
not to be judgy. I'm just like wondering if it was like how I would be in that environment, because if it was cramped, I would have been fucked.
No, it wasn't cramped at all. Do you remember? Okay. Do you remember our friend in high school that we used to go to their house?
Yes.
Okay. The area that we'd hang out in the house.
Yeah.
It was that size.
Oh wow. Okay.
It was pretty spacious, including up until the dining table.
Okay. And how many people were there? How like 50?
Okay. No, not bitch. 50? No, it was me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, we're counting on our fingers. Okay.
Yeah, wait. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.5.
That's it?
Yeah.
I thought, okay, so in my head, I thought it was like a huge, like 50 plus people.
No, bitch, it was giving VIP. Not everybody's invited.
Okay, so that is a lot of melanated people for the size of the group.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
okay,
for sure. And that's why your absence was felt kind of, because it was a small group. So.
Aww.
Yeah.
Damn, I bombed the exam either way. I should have come.
Oh, period. I mean,
it's okay. In the class.
Period. Come on, C.
Now I feel bad for not coming.
No, it's okay.
Like, I already felt bad, but now I feel really bad. I thought it was like 50. I thought like my space would be filled, so it didn't matter that much.
No, it was just 8 people.
No, I feel so bad.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Like, there's definitely gonna be another one, because this person really. It was so heartwarming seeing how much he had fun, because he was throwing the party, but like obviously like a couple of us were like helping him host the party.
Yeah. Oh, that's so. I mean, yeah. Now everything is clicking and making sense. Now everything is making sense. Now it makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
The vibe. That's you were like, And the people that weren't comfortable with me were like, I was like, oh my God, like you're such a narcissist. It's 50 people. Let's calm down. Nobody's like vying for attention for you. Like, let's calm down. But I was like, oh, now it makes sense because it's like you're like 1 out of 8 is still a lot. Like if one person ruins the vibe, it's over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's like,
and someone came and tried, but they weren't allowed.
You're gonna need to tell me who that is later on.
I'll tell you after. But yeah, speaking of parties with 50 people, I was also invited to another party. A few days after that.
Oh God.
And that I was told between 50 to 70 people are showing up.
How does that person even have that many friends?
That's A, yeah. No, each person is bringing a +1. Each guest is bringing a +1.
Okay. Bitch, you should have gone and brought me as a +1. That would have been a gag.
Bitch, I ended up not going. But I actually thought about it. But but yeah, it was like, this person was like, everybody's gonna be there. Everyone like that you've known from school, a lot of people that you don't know, blah 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 blah.
Oh, anyway, from school?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I was like, you know what? This person has never invited me to anything like for a long time, blah blah. And I was like, you know what? I might go. I didn't say no.
Okay.
And then the day came, and I was like looking for an outfit, and I found an outfit, but I was about to leave the house, and I turned to the mirror that's right next to the door, and I'm like, you don't have to do this. And I turned back and went back to my room. And I texted the person, like, hey,
and that is the party where people are going to be really judgy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that type of person would invite like really judgy people because they're the type of people that would hang around him. And it's like, if your outfit wasn't perfect, it would have been like,
Yeah, that was actually the main reason why I ended up.
That's the nasty party. Yeah,
because it's like, oh, I would go, but the vibe is just not gonna be it.
The vibe would have been like tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
tragedy. Oh, for sure. I'm actually really happy. I wanted to go just to give pod content, to be honest. But
that would have been a good episode.
Yeah, but I'm really happy that I didn't go because, bitch, I was dreading it. Like,
listen, next time this happens, if this happens again, if he invites you, go and bring me as a +1. I feel like it would be such a great podcast episode.
Oh.
And we'll live record.
Bitch, it's gonna be a live episode. I saw the Snapchat stories, and bitch, there were a lot of people, and it looked like a wild party. But yeah, anyways, speaking of wild parties, I've never been to an actually wild party. All the parties that I've been to have been contained, have been safe. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Except for one time when I was in the US. Obviously, I was there in high school, and someone was like,
student, yeah. You were an exchange student.
Yeah, I was an exchange student in high school, and someone in my school was like, we're having a house party. It's Friday, blah blah blah. Do you want to come? And I'm like, sure. And I didn't really want to because it was like early in the year. I had just gotten there, so yeah. And also, obviously, there's a lot of fear in the US because like you don't know if someone's like gonna drug you, like roofie you or whatever.
It's like, what if the cops show up, blah blah
exactly blah. And guess what, the cops did show up and some people were arrested. So
was it like it was in the TV shows?
Well, I didn't go, but I heard that the cops like came in and like some people were arrested.
I wonder if like those like red cup drinks are actually a thing, or is it just a TV thing?
I have no idea. They are being sold like in supermarkets, but like, I don't know if they use it.
I feel like if I ever go to the US, I would be constantly like, oh my God, that's just how that's how it is on TV.
Bitch,
you know what I mean?
Literally me in high school, I'm seeing someone put someone's head in the toilet, and I'm like, oh my God, it's just like the movies.
No, dude, I'm helping. It's just like it is on the TV, and you walk away. Honestly, me in the situation, I wouldn't help either.
No, I really like, I didn't have physical strength like at the time, and like,
You
ooh,
still
like
don't. We still don't. Let's not.
I still don't. But like, at least now, like, I feel like I feel more confident in hitting a bitch
I
than I
still
was
would
back.
not help.
I feel like now I would help, honestly.
I feel like, why would I get myself into trouble?
Mm.
Why would I, like, I feel like if I get involved, yes, I would help someone, but I could also be physically harmed. And
Mhm.
I don't know the person I'm helping. What if they're like actually a terrible person? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
For
it's
sure,
like,
for sure.
statistically, I don't help. Like, if someone I don't know is getting bullied, I don't know either the bully or the bullied, I don't intervene. If I know the bully, I'd be like, dude, stop. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And if I knew the person being bullied, obviously I would like start throwing hands.
Yeah.
But if I don't know either, baby, that's like a side
It's not my
storyline.
business. Let me just.
That's a storyline that I don't want to be involved in.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna keep
exactly.
walking. You know what I
That's
mean?
literally what I
It's
did.
very
I just
bad.
continued washing my hands, and I'm like, okay, going back to class. I was gonna say something else about parties. Oh yeah, also something. Okay, so I've had a reunion dinner with some graduates from my uni, like a week ago.
Is it a reunion? So why is it called a reunion? Like is it like were there a lot of alumni there from previous
Oh,
years?
everyone was an alumni except for me and one other person.
Well, you're an alumni now.
Oh,
But
well, yeah, true. But a lot of them like graduated like 3 years ago or 2 years ago.
oh, okay.
Okay. So we went to the like I went to the thing, and like obviously like yeah, we were talking, we were catching up, blah 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 blah. Khalifa, I found out that we have a like bonkers party scene here, which I did not know. Like we have had parties here where the cops come and stuff. Did you know this?
Really?
Yes, and I'm like, what? How am I just now finding out about this?
Wait. Was there evidence? Was there video evidence? Like, did you see the videos?
Someone showed me a video of everyone running.
That's funny. That's really funny.
So okay. So there's okay. I don't know how to phrase this, but there's this type of party that is thrown twice a year, or no, every like almost every month. Okay.
Do I know what you're talking about?
No. So this is a new part of the culture that I didn't know. It is specific to the culture around our like my universities. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And it's called something Liddy. Okay. So kind of, I want you to like frame it in your head, like
it already sounds like it's for douchebags. I'm sorry.
It is for douchebags.
Okay.
Frame. Okay, like think of the name of the collection of universities, and then there's a word, and then there's another word that rhymes with Liddy. So they call it Liddy.
Can you text it to me?
Yeah.
Because I have no idea what you're saying. Like I was like you lost me at the beginning.
Okay. Not Kitty here, Liddy. that's
okay.
What these
Okay.
Okay. So in these parties, basically, it's an invite-based like party only, and it's done in like someone's place, and it's like a huge place, and blah blah blah, and there's all sorts of illegal stuff happening.
Listen, all the parties are in one person's, like always in one person's place. Like
so
that
it's
place.
a compound that a lot of students from that area like live in.
Okay, that's convenient.
And in the compound, there's like a clubhouse in the middle of the compound that's like it's used for recreational activities.
Not the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
It's used for like recreational activities. Like it has like a pool table and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but they just throw parties there. Anyways,
okay.
So these types of parties have all sorts of illegal shit.
Are you sure you want to say this on the pod? Oh, you're not there anymore. You can't get into trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of illegal stuff happen in these parties. A lot of hookups. A lot, like it sounds like parties from like the movies that we see.
Okay.
Anyways, apparently it's very like it's disgusting. Like the vibe is disgusting. Apparently.
Are people of our nationality usually invited?
No. So I was like,
yeah, that's what I guessed, because like people here would not, like people don't know how to not talk about this.
Yeah, they will not tolerate. No.
Yeah.
All. So that's why it's on invite only. And when this person was telling me, I'm like, why was I never invited? I was cool with a lot of people. And they were like, it's because of your nationality. Like, that's why.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
I understand.
Okay. No, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to go anyways, but I'm like, oh, I wish I got invited. Like, I wish I can reject the offer,
The invite, yeah.
Anyways, yeah, so apparently the cops came in once and everyone ran away. But the year after that, someone told everyone that they called the cops on the party. Because, okay, so this person was blacklisted because they did something horrible in the party the year before.
Can you indulge in what that thing was?
They never told me. But
okay.
There is a blacklist where some people are like, no, don't tell them that the party is happening and don't invite them.
Okay.
You know? I think the person got like drunk and like started beating up people or something like that. Like it was something like that.
No.
Okay. Anyways, there's a person that was blacklisted. The year after, when they held the party, the person found out and they texted everyone at the party, I called the police and they're coming. So you better pack it up.
Me.
When they told me that everybody gathered their stuff in 5 minutes and ran out of the back window. Like
me as fuck. I would be the bitch that wasn't invited. I mean,
so funny. I think I would do that too.
Oh my god, I need to know who that person is. That's so iconic. That is so iconic. I need to know who that is.
Bitch, and it makes sense for the time. Okay. The closest person I can compare this person to is Victoria from our high school, but not as
closed off,
but more popular. Yeah, not as closed off. Like more popular and has more friends, but that personality type.
Ooh, why were they invited in the first place? Like, if you invite someone like that, it's your fault. I'm sorry.
Because they thought like, ooh, goody two shoes getting it down, let's go, like.
Oh well, congratulations, you played yourself.
Exactly. And after that, they just stopped the party. Like they don't throw them anymore.
They stopped after that?
They stopped after that.
Did they know if the police actually came or not?
So only the person hosting knew that the police didn't come, but no one believed when the person told all the guests, like, hey, you can come back.
So the police didn't actually show up?
No, the police didn't show up.
That's more iconic.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the threat call. Imagine having that level of power, like calling someone, being like, I called the police, and like everyone fucking fleeing, and the police weren't even called.
The way the story was told to me was so funny. I was laughing about it all night because the person like was so dramatic about it. Like they called their friends from inside and they're like, hey, I suggest you leave because I called the police and I don't want you to get in trouble. Because obviously,
I'd be like, if we were in that situation, I'd be like, hey, Mubarak, and like other people I'm close with, just so you know, and I want you to be safe. I promise. I called the police and I want you to get out of there. And I'd be like, don't tell anyone else. I want everyone to get caught except you. I'm calling you because I care for you. Thank you. That's me as fuck, Mubarak. That's me. I'm that petty.
It's just so fucking funny. Like, it's so like, oh my god, it's funnier when you know the person as well. But it's just,
oh my god, do I know the person?
You don't at all. Like this person is not popular.
I was hoping it was someone I know. Did you know who I thought it was?
Who?
This is so stupid. Yeah, this is so stupid. But I just texted you. Like, put that image in your head.
I would have loved this person if it was them.
Me too. Were they from your uni or another uni?
No, my uni. That's the thing.
Oh, I probably have seen them then. Oh, maybe previous year. Oh, previous years. Yeah, they were older.
I'll get a picture. I'll get a picture of them and send them to you.
Okay.
But it is so funny.
That's so fucking funny. That's so funny.
Okay, this is not a good picture, but...
Oh, you're doing it now? Okay.
I just sent it, yeah. Here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But another picture of how this person like actually looks, because it's not a good picture. Here, this is the person.
Oh, okay. I mean, they seem like that type of person.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that they got an invite, the party was inclusive. Let's just say that.
Oh yeah,
Because
for sure.
back in my day, the
Mhm.
people that looked like that did not get invited to parties.
Yeah, no, at all.
And I'm saying this as someone who looks like that now. Like, I was not getting invited to parties.
Period. I don't know how to respond. But bucket list, Khalifa. We should go to a party together. And
I'm telling you, if this happens next year, if that person invites you next year, I will show up. Like, imagine, like
period.
that would be fucking iconic. Like, would
What
they
if
kick me
we're the one
out?
that call the police?
If and there's no illegal activities happening. Oh,
well,
you know,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, it's a possibility.
yeah.
So that would be iconic. What, like, if we show up, do you think that person would kick me out?
No.
I feel like they wouldn't solely to like not make a scene.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying no.
But
no,
they
they wouldn't
want
kick
to
you
kick
out
me
just
out.
because there'll be a lot of people and blah blah. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, I need to serve good face, you know.
Yeah,
like,
but they would kick me out if it was like a small thing.
yeah.
I feel we're totally doing that next year in Mubarak.
Bitch, if I bring you, I'm never gonna get invited again. Which
that's the plan.
That's the plan. Yeah.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win. We get a good pod episode. You're never invited again.
Have you ever seen the movie Booksmart?
It's on the watch list. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
The one that stars Bernie, whatever her name, Bernie.
Yeah.
Fred, the Leah Michelle's mortal enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet. No.
It's a guilty pleasure of mine. I've watched it like semi-recently.
Is it a guilty pleasure? It's critically acclaimed.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Well,
yeah.
I because it seems like a movie that's kind of trashy, but I really liked it, and I feel like this will serve our vibe. Like, yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna watch it soon, and I'm gonna let you know if I agree or disagree.
Period.
But yeah, if this happens, please tell me if this happens next year, because I would actually be down to do that.
Absolutely, for sure.
I would that sounds so fucking fun. Like, we just show up to cause trouble. Like, that's I haven't done that for so long. Like, since so long. Like, I want to be like the troublemaker.
I look pretty good for a dead bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I would show up and like the audiences would gag and gag. They'd be like, "Oh my god, where did you come from?" Because it's like there's people from high school there too, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not just like the main two people. Like,
yeah, it's like everybody.
Everyone is gonna gag. Like, where did you come from? You know, like that would be so iconic. That would be so iconic. Oh my god.
Last story. About 3 years ago, I was invited to a birthday party of a person that I didn't know very well at the time. Okay,
did you tell me about this before?
I think so. I think so. So I know this person well now, but at the time I didn't know this person very well. So I was like, okay, why are you inviting me to your birthday party? I'll show up because.
Can you text me who it is?
Yeah, it's.
I know podcast listeners hate this, but like, I need to have the image of the person in my head. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I was like, okay, I'll go because I appreciate the gesture. I appreciate the invite. So I show up. It is not my vibe.
Is it the party where where you met the person that has the same name as me?
Yes.
No.
It was not the vibe at all. And
I think even the other our other friend was invited and he wasn't vibing either.
No, he didn't come.
Oh,
he was invited, but he didn't come. He was like,
good.
"You do that. That's not me."
Okay.
Okay. So it was not the vibe for me. Just because it wasn't my vibe. I didn't talk to anyone in the party. Like, I only talked to one person the entire time. But this person pulled a stunt. The person hosting the party pulled a stunt. Okay, because he invited 2 separate friend groups that hate each other for the drama.
I remember this.
Khalifa, when I tell you, this was a vibe that I never thought I'd be in. Like, it's so funny looking back, but at the time I fucking hated what was happening because
you're not in either, so I would have enjoyed the show.
Yeah, but the stuff that was being done was like, okay, this is like.
Can you give me an example of what happened?
Like it was mean. Like, okay, like when one friend group came in and they saw that the other friend group was there, they were like, "Oh no! Like, we're not gonna come to this party with this bleep, and this bleep there, blah blah blah." And like, it was like everyone like stood up and like the party was
Oh
separated like
no!
two
Oh, it was
different places.
serious. Oh, it was serious.
Yeah,
I
it was.
would have. I would have been like, oh, I would have loved if they just sat down and it was like, people were like playful
like
shade,
just
not playful
shady.
shade, but like shade, but like
Yeah.
the
No.
vibe
It
was
was
still like
it was a
respectful.
meltdown. It was a meltdown,
Oh
and
no! I
like
still would have lived.
Khalifa,
Okay.
like one person was trying to jump out of the window, like to get out of the party, just so they like.
Oh,
And we were in the
the
first
door is
floor.
right there, babe.
No, we were in the first floor, but it was because this friend group was coming into the door, and that person was like, "I'm gonna go jump out of the back window. Like, I'm not seeing these people. I
That's
want to
me.
leave." I mean, I related too, and I jumped
Yeah.
out of the window too. That's how I left the party. Because once all of this started happening and they started like yelling at each other, I was like, I need to get out of here. I'm not.
Not
This is
y'all
not
jumping out of windows.
this is not my place. So yeah, we left through a window and we shared numbers and we were like, oh my god, you're such a nice person, blah blah blah. Because this person was a nice person. This was the one person I talked to the entire time.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, you're so nice. We shared numbers and why did I say it like that? Anyways, we shared numbers. We shared numbers and we never talked to each other again. And that's that. That's been today's
episode. Interesting. That's very interesting. Thank you for listening to this episode of MK. You'll probably never hear from us again if we keep this schedule up.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
We promise things will smooth out.
Hopefully.
Next week, we might do a Stranger Things spoiler cast. I'm waiting for Mubarak to finish the volume 1 of the 4th season.
For us to decide on if we should do the spoiler cast now or when the whole season is out.
Because I finished the first volume and I feel like we should wait because like by the way, they planned it in a way where the final episode of volume 1 feels like a finale, by the way. It does.
Oh, period. Okay.
Yeah. But like the story's not over yet. This specific arc is not over yet. So it would be weird to talk about. But also there's enough to talk about. So like I'm of two minds. So I'm waiting for you to finish. So we can see, because the runtime of the second half
is a lot.
Is 4 hours. So that's like, it's 2 episodes split, 2 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours. Or I think it's like 2 hours and a half and like 1 hour and a half. I don't know how it's split. But yeah. So maybe
if you see us not uploading an episode next week, then you know what's the deal.
Yeah.
And yeah, other than that, stay tuned for not in 2 weeks actually. I was gonna say in 2 weeks, Ms. Marvel, but in a month, I think.
And we're doing it after it wraps, right?
Yeah. So in a month.
So in like July or early August.
Okay, so y'all wait.
Maybe we're gonna do one on Obi-Wan.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
You haven't seen it yet, right?
I haven't seen it, but I am planning on watching it.
Okay, so we might do one on Obi-Wan. There's some really interesting stuff, and there's a lot to talk about. So yeah, like catch up on all the pop culture things, because there might be spoiler casts heading your way. Woo.
Period.
No movies though. No movies.
No movies.
Thor's not coming out here. Thor's not coming out here, and we're not gonna travel to see it like we did in Multiverse of Madness. We're not.
Yeah, it's not that serious for.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Period. Other than that, I wish everybody a great rest of your week.
Follow us on socials.
So much, Khalifa. Follow us.
We almost forgot about that.
Yeah, you do it. You do it next. You do it next time.
Follow us on socials on TikTok and Twitter and YouTube at the MK Pod. That's TheMKAYPOD. That's TheMKAYPOD. Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube, and Instagram. We also have that. And yeah, we'll see you next week, hopefully.
Period. Khalifa, I love you with all of my heart, and I miss you.
I love you too, and I miss you too. We need to go out soon. I almost hit you up like a few days ago, being like, "Do you want to go out?" Like,
oh, period. I would have probably gone out.
Yeah, I want to see you again. We should go out soon.
Bitch, yeah. There's some stuff that I want to tell you. So,
okay. All right. Let's wrap.
All right. Bye, everyone. Have a good week.
Bye. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Yep. Take care.